All right, drone video for a big tract at Cedar Gap Hollow. This is looks like a 7-acre property, so one of the biggest ones out here. And I'm not sure where we are yet. I think we're on the north side. We'll see in a moment. Yeah, we're on the north side. We're on the easement road on the north side. We're looking southerly. So this particular tract actually borders an easement road on its north, its west, and its south sides. So you have access to a lot of different areas of this property. As we're looking southerly, truck is parked on the easement road on the north. You can see how the road kind of wraps around the entire property. It's the highest on its west side by the easement road. And as you go easterly from there, there's a valley in the middle. I mean, you really need to check out the topo map to see just how this sits, but it's a really interesting tract. Looking off to the south, you can see Highway 60 in the distance. That's the main east-west road in southern Missouri. Once you're on Highway 60, you go straight west about 35 miles, and you're in Springfield, Missouri. So we're going to do a flyover here. Hopefully we'll get down and get a good look at this. These tracks were logged within the last couple of years. You can see that. We've got some open areas, we've got some wooded areas, and kind of everything in between. The middle of the property by the valley looks like it's got some big timber in it. The topo map shows that the west side at one point, decades ago, was an open meadow. You can see that if you look at the topo map. It's indicated by a white color on the topo, and it's obviously not a meadow anymore. It's grown up into timber. Okay, so that's going to be the we're looking at the southwest side right now. Facing easterly. If we back up a little bit, we'd have a really good look at the property. We're still seeing bits of it here and there, for sure. That valley area has some large timber in it. Good chance you're going to have a wet weather creek in that valley area toward the center of the property. Not likely to flow all year. There are caves all over the place in this area, and if you look at the topo map, this would be a good property to explore if you're into trying to find caves or springs. Anytime you have a valley like this in this area, that's a good candidate for some cool stuff. Maybe a little spring or possibly some type of cave. As far as building sites, you have a lot of options. You're going to have more level areas toward the west side of the property, more than likely. I will say that when we came out here the other day, the western easement road was fairly wet. I'm not sure if the guys hadn't finished shaping it yet, or if it's just because it's more shaded. We didn't drive through the western easement road, but we would have used four-wheel drive if we had driven through it. Definitely do want four-wheel drive to access this property. A truck or an SUV with four-wheel drive. Actually, on the easement road on the south, we were driving up, and we stopped about halfway, which is a silly thing to do on a road, to get out and take a picture of something. When we got back in, the wheels just spun. So luckily we had four-wheel drive. We put it in four-wheel drive. It was fine. But that just is something you want on an easement road or a gravel road, just in case. So very private, very rural out here. Deer and turkey population is phenomenal. We've got a lot of options for building sites and campsites. Yeah, nice property, larger than most tracts out here. So if you've been looking for a kind of a jumbo one, this might be a good one for you. So if you have any questions, let us know. If you're not already on the website, you can go there and you can check out the different videos and maps and whatnot, and we would love to hear from you.